When I was 14, I didn't really like my body. I hated it. Now, to some degree, you expect that to happen. You know, you're going through puberty, all that kind of stuff's changing, as everyone tells you. But it didn't fade away after puberty. It carried on. The more I thought about my body, the more I hated it. I did that. I used to do that really awkward thing that, you know, it's really silly, you know, trying to change in PE, where I was kind of holding up a towel and kind of trying to put a shirt on, and it doesn't work, as I'm sure you can guess. But that carried on. It carried on for years. I'm normally quite a happy-go-lucky kind of person. I'm normally quite confident, quite happy. But all of that was being stripped away. I just couldn't focus on just anything. It was affecting all areas of my life. One song lyric once actually really jumped out and kind of meant that to me. And it sounds really pretentious and cliched, but it's a song lyric nonetheless. The lyric was, "My body is a cage that keeps me from dancing with the one I love, but my mind holds the key." Now, it made me think. It kind of took me away for a couple of hours, and I was thinking about this song lyric, and why should your body ever be a cage? Why is it a thing that holds you back? It's a thing you own. It's a thing that you should be flaunting, you can be using. But, you know, nonetheless, these things carried on. In my first sort of proper relationship, I just couldn't understand why my boyfriend just didn't understand that I was ugly, why he couldn't see my fat thighs, why he couldn't see my untoned stomach, why he couldn't see that I was sort of spotty and ugly and just, you know, just appalling. I just couldn't understand why he didn't get it. A few years later, I mean, just generally over time, I got better and better at kind of realising that, you know, this is my own body, this is what I have to do. I was better at filling it in, filling it out, finding out a lot more about my body and what it does and how it all works. Now I feel that year on year I'm kind of getting better with it. I'm starting to quell that voice from within. It's still there. I'm not sure if it'll ever really go away, that little voice that nags and says that you're not good enough. But I'm getting there, and I'm building from that year on year in a kind of a private revolution against that by just living, the price of just living. It's really nice.